What's up everybody, it's Kimberly, and today we're gonna talk about the easiest, simplest form of flirting there is, sliding into your crush's DMs. It is such a great way to show someone you're interested because it's way less awkward than talking in person. You can plan what you're gonna say in advance, and you can use emojis and pictures when you're stuck for words. Hello, so good. But just because it's easier than flirting in real life, it doesn't mean there aren't a few guidelines that you can follow to have more success. Today I'm gonna give you guys some actual lines that you can use to slide into the DMs that I know will work for you and that have worked in the past for my love bugs. The first most simple tip to start an easy conversation with your crush on Instagram is finding something that you have in common and then making a comment about it. You could lament or comment about anything that happened at school, at work, in the media, or even in your city. So for example, can you believe that blank happened at school today? Oh my gosh, these fire drills have got me going crazy. Mr. Porter's toupee totally fell off during the assembly. Have you tried the new cookies in the cafeteria? They're so good. If you don't have school or work in common, that's okay because this could just as easily be about a sport that you both like, a TV show, or a musician that you're both into. And this is why being on their social media is so helpful. You literally have a list of all their interests right in front of you. And in a minute, we're gonna get to how to follow them and engage for the very first time. DM number 2 that I have seen be so successful is reacting in a hilarious way to something that they've posted on their stories. So something like "you're too funny" or "bahaha" or just some kind of hilarious face is perfect for this one, and that can lead to a really flirty banter that leads to something more. The point of this one is that you're complimenting their sense of humor, and this is something that a lot of people respond to really positively. Now there are some people out there that just aren't that funny, and that's okay. You can always find something else to compliment. Maybe it's their artistic skills, their photography, or something nice that they posted about someone else. The third DM, this one works every time. It's a little bit sneaky, but that's okay. It's when you ask them if they were at a certain place earlier that day because you think you might have seen them. Now, maybe you saw them in real life, or maybe you just saw in their Instagram stories that they were there, but saying something like, "Oh, I was on Queen Street West earlier today and I think I saw you there. Was that you?" That not only shows them that you're super cool and interesting and that you do fun things, but it also opens the door for more conversation, and that's exactly what you want to do. They could respond in a couple ways by saying, "Yeah, actually I was there and it was really fun. Did you like it?" Or they might say, "Actually, no, I wasn't there. I was at this other place and I had a lot of fun." If they were there, they'll say something like, "Yeah, that's my usual spot, cool." But if it wasn't them, they might say, "Why? Did you see someone who looked like me?" And this can give you room for like further conversation. Okay guys, fourth DM, this one is always super successful, and it's a response to one of their stories at a location. "Hey, oh my god, I really wanted to try that new place. Is it worth the long lineups?" So for this one, you want to wait, watch their stories a little bit, and when they post something from a popular food joint or a new place, that's when you take action. Ask their opinion about it. "Hey, is that the new taco place? Is it worth the lineups? What did you get?" People just love feeling like an expert, and your interest in this is going to make them feel really good about themselves. And if they're interested in you, this might eventually turn into a conversation about where you're gonna go on a date. DM number 5, send a cute animal GIF. I freaking love this one. This is the best thing about chatting via DM. If you're shy or not confident about your words, you can easily use photos and GIFs. Do not try to convey your deepest feelings here. Just send something that will make them smile. And when they associate that really good feeling with you, you're off to a beautiful start. DM number 6 is so easy that you could use it like today if you wanted to. It's when you reference something that's happening in your area, maybe your city, your school, something popular, whether it be the Kanye West concert, a football game, or even the school dance. Now this one is one that you don't do right from the get-go. You don't like follow them and ask this question. This happens after a lot of flirty banter. But if you want something to happen, someone's got to take the initiative. So saying something like, "Hey, are you going to Becca's party on Friday night?" is perfect because it shows them A, you're interested in going to the party, but B, there's an indicator of interest there and you're also wanting to see them there. Finally guys, this is the tip you have all been waiting for. Because I know a lot of you haven't talked to your crush on social media or in DMs yet. So if you're waiting to make that move, this is the tip for you. But before you do this, you have got to do your homework first and follow these instructions really carefully. Study their posts and pick about 3 to like. Make sure these posts are recent posts and not posts from like 6 months ago, otherwise you look like you've gone too far and done a little too much research. Remember, you're just showing casual interest here. So make sure it's not like selfies or something that you're liking, maybe a post from something that they did or a funny meme. mean. Sometimes literally all it takes is liking a few posts to get that person to take notice. It's a signal to them so that they can in return follow you and maybe even DM you. And if they don't DM you after this, the next step is to make a small comment on one of their posts. It's like small talk, but a lot easier. If they do not DM you immediately and it's still the same day that you followed each other, write them a message right away saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I wasn't following you till now." This gives the impression that you're confident, you like what they post, and you have great rapport. If they're into you guys, the conversation will just flow from there. Do you guys have interesting stories of DMs? What worked for you? Leave it in the comments below so our love bugs can try it. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you next week for another video all about relationships. Bye!